Vale. Vale. Voy a hacer intro. Y muy buenas a todos, aquí estamos en un nuevo directo para el canal y estamos en Vampire otra vez, por segunda vez. Y bueno, gracias a la gente que vio el otro directo, porque hemos llegado a la gran cifra de 154 visualizaciones. Y ayer, en 2 horas, llegamos a 136 visualizaciones. Muchas gracias a todos los que se hayan entrado. Lo agradezco mucho, la verdad. Y bueno, como veo que así ha sido, que veo que os ha gustado, pues vamos a seguir, ¿no? A ver, seguimos por aquí, ¿no? A ver.
Don't worry, we're safe.
Vale.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
¿Le tengo que seguir? No, no creo. Pero... a ver. Venga, a ver si carga. A ver si carga esto, ¿no? Oh, 3 personas en directo y llevamos como 10 minutos, ¿no? Llevamos 3 minutos, 3 personas en directo. Veo que os gusta mucho, ¿eh? Voy a seguir así.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
¿Por qué?
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Hola. Hola, Invi. Bueno, perfecto. ¿Cómo hago para pasar? aquí. Aturdimos. Matamos. Como una rata. Y esto. Parece muerto. Hacemos esto. Bajamos por aquí. ¡Un hombre lobo!
Creature is this?
Me muero. No. Vale. Lo intento de nuevo ahora. Vale. Luchamos contra un hombre lobo. Atención que le he quitado la sangre antes. Y estaba rica, estaba rica. Vale. A ver si se carga esto. Vale, perfecto.
What sort of creature is this?
Espera. Ahora no puedo. Me voy. Me dio. De la sangre. Intento curar. Me curo. Le di. No. No le puedo dar. Ahora. No. Falta una. Ahora, rápido, me quito la sangre, me curo. Intento ir, rápido. No. Voy. Aquí. Salgo por detrás. Voy por aquí. ¡No! ¿Me mata? Voy aquí. Voy acá. Voy. Muero. Vale, voy. Le doy. Le quito la sangre rápido. Me curo. Me curo otra vez. Le doy. Le doy. Me voy. No. Vale, le quito la sangre. Me curo. Me curo otra vez. Le doy. Le paralito. No. Me curo otra vez. Paralizo. Le doy 2 veces. Me voy. Le doy otra vez. Le doy otra vez. Le doy casi. Le doy otra vez. Falta una. Le di. No. ¿Cuántas faltan? Vale, le di. Le quito la sangre. Ahora me curo. Me curo otra vez. Intento ir para que no me dé. Me curo otra vez. Lo paralizo. Le doy, me voy. Intento dar. Le doy. No. Hola, what the fuck. Le doy. Falta una. Le muerdo, le quito la sangre. No, me di. faltan 2. Te doy. Me falta 1. Te doy. Te muerdo. Te doy. Tienes que dar. Feliz. Te paralizo. Le doy 2. Uy, casi. Vale. Le doy otra vez. Le doy otra vez. Vale. Le falta 1. No, le faltan 2. 3 más. Le faltan 2. ¡No! Quito. Ahora me curo. ¡No! ¿Me mata? Le doy. Me voy. Le doy. Me voy. Le doy. Le doy. Le doy. No, no le veo. Le doy. Le doy. Ahora me curo. Me curo otra vez. Me curo por tercera vez. Vale, le doy. No. Le doy. Le doy. Le doy, me voy. ¡No! Le doy, le doy, le doy. Me lo como, ahora me curo. Curo otra vez. Me salto. Recargo estamina. Le doy, ¿no? Le doy. Muy casi. Intento paralizar, te paralizo. Le doy, me voy. Le doy, me voy. Le doy. Le quito la sangre. Le reserva porque ahora no me falta mucha vida. Ahora le... ¡No! Me he quitado. Ahora me curo. Ahora hago paz. Me voy. Me curo otra vez. Me curo. Recargo estamina. Le doy. Quito la sangre. Me curo ahora. No. Me curo. Le doy. Le doy. Vete. Ahora Te doy. Muerto. Curo lo más rápido posible. No. Me curo otra vez. A ver. Me voy, me curo. Me curo otra vez. Lo intento. Vale. Pues GG. GG, la verdad. A ver. Ahora vengo. Tienes que tener más nivel. Yo no me lo pasé ni con un nivel 10. Pues soy nivel 7, bro. Ahora vengo. Por aquí. ¿Por qué? A ver, ¿ahora qué tengo que hacer?
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
¿Ahora qué tengo que hacer? Por aquí. Vale, me doy. ¡No! Lo cargo los dos. Lo cargo. Uno fuera. Vale. eso. Me lo cargo. Espera, que viene otro. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Ah, vale, que no tengo energía. Vaya. Vale. Seis personas en directo, ¿eh? No, cinco. A ver. Vale. Vale, tengo que ir por esa dirección, ¿no? Hola. Bueno, no, antes de nada voy a levear mi personaje. A ver. Vale, por aquí. Esto no estaba antes, ¿no? Bueno, vale, me voy a quedar con este porque literal lo paraliza y bueno, es muy bueno. La mordedura me la voy a mejorar al 4 creo. Y al 5 no tengo. Pero me mejoro esto. La energía. Me mejoro esto. Por una milésima de mala suerte. Bueno, me mejoro esto. 50 más de salud. 100 más de salud. Uy, no da. Qué pena. No confío. Vale. Pues vale. A ver, vea, which no sé. Tengo que ir por aquí, ¿no? Se supone. A ver si me puede transportar para aquí. Vale. aquí, ya está. Vale. Vaya. A ver, tengo que ir por aquí. Ahí hay un tío. Que lo voy a matar ahora. Espérate ya, tío. Dios, de verdad. Es que no me da la estamina, tío. A ver, aquí había sangre. Vale, perfecto. Por aquí no puedo ir. Por aquí... Vale. Por aquí no hay nadie, ¿no? Vaya. ¿Cómo no? Ah, vale, mira. A ver, ¿por dónde tengo que ir? Vale, ahora vengo, voy a mear. A ver, ¿qué podemos hacer? A ver. Aquí hay dos matones.
I cannot enter.
Delete! Kill it! Oh my god! We have to stop!
Vale, a ver. Uno nivel 10. Uf, eso tiene que quitar. Vale, a ver. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo que cargando? Vale.
It's locked, all right.
A ver, a ver, a ver. Mejor esto. ¿Cómo? Estado de salud estable.
I cannot enter.
Es que no sé por dónde ir. No tomo. ¿Por qué sí? ¿Por qué pasa? Tío.
Better go home, sir. I hate leeches!
¿A que lo matas, no? Tío, ¿por dónde voy? Es que por aquí no me deja. A ver. Supuestamente... A ver. Seguido la sangre.
Better go home, sir.
Nivel 13. ¿Qué dices, tío?
Oh! I'm talking to you, you twat!
Tío, pero es que entonces ¿cómo voy, tío? ¡Otra vez! Cargando. A ver. A ver. Hola. tío. Paso, tío, paso. Por ahí. No me deja. No, mira, si hay un puente. Soy tonto, tío, soy estúpido. Nivel 18. ¿Cómo? Nah, yo paso de meterme con estos tíos, son nivel 10, 12. Paso.
It ain't human! Kill it!
Vaya, cargando, cómo no. ¿Cómo no? Ahí. Ya, venga. Vete. Pisa. No. Otra vez cargando, tío.
Put an end to you!
Tío, qué pesado, joder. Ay. Ay, venga.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's
Ya
black
estoy
veil.
loco.
First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
¿Cómo?
When science
No voy a
fails
hablar.
you, this elixir will give you
Número.
faith again.
Vale. Perfecto. Entro aquí.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to. I must
pero-
insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Investiga las acciones de Darius Escape. ¿Jo?
It's locked, all right. There's nobody here.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet.
A ver, encuentra a los habitantes de Woodchapel. Encuentra... Joder, fíjate tú.
They must know about Darius.
A ver,
Nearby the church they just mentioned.
encuentra a los habitantes de Woodchapel. Encuentra a los habitantes, ¿sabes? Como si fuera algo que hace Déjame la marca.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
La señora...
Welcome, sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed.
A la muerte.
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Hagamos un trato.
Right then. Show me what you have.
¿Cómo? Comprar piezas de vacío corriente. Esto lo voy a necesitar. Comprar cada uno de las monedas. Vale, perfecto. Peyton Bergorin. Voy por aquí. Abro esta puerta. Pues este tiene que ser Richard.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Sí, se nota que vivo en Londres, ¿no? No se nota. Resfriado. Por cierto, en este juego nunca se va a hacer de día, ¿vale? Es para que lo tengáis en cuenta. Literalmente nunca se hace de día en este juego. La vía, ¿sabes?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me, since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Creo que es muda.
Very well. Goodbye then.
No habla, no habla. Se me podrá atender. Espera, no serán los flores.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Y a la vuelta de la esquina.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge.
Así tiene los ojos. Creo que eso significa lo loco que está, ¿eh? Ostras.
You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
It's locked, all right.
A ver. Tengo por aquí. Ostras, este está muerto, ¿eh? ¿Cómo? No tiene latidos, no tiene sangre. Está muriendo. Eso sí es de zombies. Encuentra... Aquí está. Hola.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days.
Se va a morir.
Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Algo más que deba saber y las sabes.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Debo llenar el cabo.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Nadie se da cuenta que tiene los ojos así, tío.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his
¿En
pulse.
serio? O sea, cuando,
The drain must have
cuando
punctured
lo
the
miran
intercostal
los
artery.
ojos, tío,
There's
¿no les
too
da
much
miedo
blood.
con un tiro con este sitio?
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Epinefrina ya. No se hace todavía como...
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Eso ya lo cura, ¿no? Lo debería curar, vamos. Lo cura. La ha matado. ¿La ha matado? Sí, la ha matado.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Yes. We did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Pues ya tengo una jeringa.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Yo no paro de robar en esta casa, vamos. Estoy dando ahí, me estoy pasando por todo.
It's locked.
Vaya. Ay.
Razvan was getting better with the treatment.
Te voy a plantar cara. ¿Dónde está?
It's locked, all right.
Aquí.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Bienvenida a las consultas.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So,
A ver.
here is my proposition.
A ver.
I'll
Ahora
look the other
vengo.
way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then.
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor.
A ver.
Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
It's one of them!
No le puedo dar. Ahí. No, la estamina, tío. aquí. Por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. Vale.
This elixir will give you faith again. Its effectiveness.
Izquierda. Izquierda. Vale, sigue recto. Después derecha. Cargando, cargando.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
It's one of them!
I have
Sí, sí, estamos tocando.
for blood.
Le ayudó. No, en verdad, no necesita nada.
Kill it, boy!
Crush the leech point!
Die, vermin!
Filthy fucking beast! Burn it, boys!
Ay, de verdad. Vale. Me voy por aquí. Me transporto aquí y ya estoy en mi habitación. Voy a dormir un poco. A ver. A ver, si hago esto, coste bajo, después aquí. Lanzas sanguinarias, arrojas una lanza hecha de sangre más grande para soltar los enemigos que hayan frente a ti desde el proyectil más uno tres para crear 3 lanzas de sangre. Ostras, 3 lanzas de sangre. Ojito, ¿eh? Vale, me gustaría... Vida, ¿eh? Capacidad de sangre. Aumenta la capacidad de sangre. Aumenta la absorción de sangre. Vale, voy a ponerme este. Vale, es nivel 11 ya, ¿eh? Tenga mis puntos, ya sé lo que hacer. Vale. Vale, a ver, para analizar. Resfriado, bronquitis, neumonía. Vale. Frasco de vidrio. Vale. Me he fabricado uno de esos. Sepsis.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man?
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. his cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scows. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Oh, hemos llegado a la historia historia familiar, capítulo 3, historia familiar. Habla con las luces sobre la sangre.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Carrigan fellow.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
The life running
Es arriba, ¿no? Sí.
this dead flesh needs it.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Vengo a robar.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Los síntomas fueron diferentes en Francia. Eran erizados, ¿sabes?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Nada que puedo compartir.
I have a few leads, but nothing I can share for now. I need more time and more evidence.
I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on the matter.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy.
With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Vale, pues vamos al funeral de mi hermana muerta por mí. ¡Vamos! A ver, a ver, a ver... Es allí, ¿no? Entro aquí, salgo por la ventana, obviamente, porque así soy yo.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
¿Cómo? Vale.
This is despicable.
Ven para acá.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
¿Qué ha pasado? No. Otro error, no. No. Creo que aquí se va a cortar el directo. No sé por qué, pero creo que aquí se va a cortar. Si se corta, hago otro, pero de forma. Vale, no, directamente lo voy a cortar yo, ¿vale? Ahora voy a hacer otro deforme y ya está. Bueno, tendréis directo el viernes que viene. Y pues nada. Adiós. Ahora voy a hacer otro deforme, ¿vale? Pero próximo día, el viernes que viene.